Welcome back to Popcornet. Today I'm reviewing a new show on Netflix called The Haunting on Hill House, and this show is amazing. Before I get into it, if anybody's new to the channel, I do a lot of content on movies, TV, and gaming, so if you're interested in that, you should definitely consider subscribing. The Haunting of Hill House follows a group of 5 siblings that grew up in one of the most popular haunted houses in the country. Later in their adult lives, they're reunited by the suicide of their youngest sister to face the ghost of past and ghost of present. From the start of the show, I knew this was going to be good because I was already attached to the characters. The character development in this show is next level. Throughout the show, each character ends up having their own individual episode, so we get to see their point of view of the events that take place. Haunting of Hill House is more than just a story about a family growing up in a haunted house. It's also a family drama. And it's really cool because we get to see how growing up in that kind of environment has affected everyone into their present day lives. This show follows the Cran family over 2 timelines, past and present, and the bouncing back and forth between the two were some of my favorite parts of the show. There's a ton of shows that follow the same formula like Lost and This Is Us, but once you add in the horror elements, this adds a whole nother dimension to the show, and it makes it fun to watch for October and beyond. This cast is top notch, some of the best I've seen in a long time on a series, and besides being great actors, these guys actually look like they could pass for real life family members. This review wouldn't be complete without me mentioning writing and directing. This is some of the best I've ever seen in a horror series ever. Mike Flanagan is the man. For this show to be an adaptation from Shirley Jackson's novel The Haunting of Hill House, I really have to find this novel and get my hands on it so I can just take a deep dive into this whole world. The mood of this show is so tense. There'll be times when you're trying to anticipate where the next scare is coming from and you still won't see it coming, and nothing on TV right now compares to that. Along with some of the most terrifying images, some of these creatures will stick with you all the way into the night. There are moments in the show when some of the side characters will share like a story from the past, like a little creepy horror story, and they will actually be based off some of the ghosts that are in this house. I can honestly say that I was surprised by how creepy this show really was. I'm a horror junkie and it takes a lot to get me riled up, and this show definitely delivered. So with that being said, I highly recommend you watching The Haunting of Hill House. This show is already in my top 5 shows of 2018 and it's down as one of the best horror series of all time for me. I'm giving the show a score of an A. I'm not trying to say that this show is flawless. I do feel like some people may find things that they don't like, but I really do feel like you have to nitpick if you do not like the show. Once again guys, thanks for checking me out, and please don't forget to like that vid. If you've seen the show, please let me know in the comments below what you thought about the show. And if you haven't joined the cult already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.